it's your man David Gamma repping SygacityGamers, and I'm here with the one and only IFC Yipes. What's going on, brother? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. Just enjoying the show. Well, I enjoyed the show. It's already over, so you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. As you guys can see, you know, this is the final day of final round. They're actually shutting it down. We just had the finals in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. We also had the finals earlier in Super Street Fighter 4. Overall, you know, how do you feel about the event?
It was good, man. All the killers came to one spot, man, pretty much. So you had to step your game up or just sit the hell down. Nah, not even that, man. But other than that, I was just joking. But other than that, man, it's like you come out here, you gain your experience. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was here, so like ain't no way in hell that you could have not like learned something here. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good look. Good look for the scene. Good look for the new blood for Marvel 3. It's a good thing.
Absolutely, man. As he said, everyone was here. All the big names, all the top gamers. Some newbies came through, and they also put in some work and got notarized as well. So, or got noticed as well, I mean. So now, yikes, man, you're known for Marvel too, man. I mean, legendary player, awesome commentator. In fact, you came up with so many catchphrases for the game that's commonly used within the community. Marvel 3. It's been out for about a month. How do you feel about that, brother? How you feeling about that?
I mean, it's good. I mean, obviously, I'm always going to have that love for Marvel 2, but, you know, I'll support Marvel 3 just because, you know, it brings out the new blood and it caters to every type of player, you know what I'm saying? Not only that, I like the game, it's fun, you know. It's skillful to an extent. Like, when I say skillful, meaning, like, you play a top player and you'll have more of a skillful feel. When you play like someone that you like totally random, you wouldn't know what's going on. So then you have to think on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So other than that, I love Marvel 3.
See, that's awesome. So you really don't have any complaints, and you know, not too much.
Besides the X factor, I mean, it's big damage, but I mean, what can you do? You got to go around it. It actually steps up your defense. So, right. You know.
Okay, I can't complain about that. It seems like everybody says something about the X Factor. Some even say that alone makes the game random. You know, otherwise it would be skills that always triumph, but with the X Factor, it kind of throws it away. Now, you know what? You're also a Super Street Fighter 4 player as well. Unfortunately for us down here in the A, we don't have any arcades like that. Yeah. You know, obviously you've gotten your hands on the arcade edition. Now, how do you feel about that? And who is your main in that versus Super Street Fighter 4? What do you think some of the differences are?
Well, I still main the same people, Abel and Bison. Pretty much Bison. He has I think he has like a slight like increase on his damage. I'm not too sure. I be doing combos and they hurt like hell. So, you know, Abel is pretty much more recovery like on his roll and like, you know, on his breathless. I'm not a breathless player, so it don't even really matter. So, I don't see no real changes. Other than that, it's more rushdown base. Okay. Like I say, it's not really lame like how it was and how it is in this one. So
you definitely say they switched it from a more defensive to offensive type game. Yes. Okay, absolutely. Now, you know what? I've been asking all the gamers this question here, and a lot of them, of course, you know, hoping this happens. How would you feel about a fighting game league? Basically like the NBA, NFL, NHL. What if it got to that point? Do you think it's far-fetched and unrealistic, or is this something that you would definitely support?
I mean, I don't know. I gotta see it to like really like give my opinion about that, you know, because I've been competitively playing for like 6-7 years already. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like you got Afro Cole trying to do something similar. He's doing dojo sports, so maybe that's gonna probably be the foot in the door for that to get to that direction, you know. So, other than that, yeah, man. As long as the scene stays competitive, to me it's a league already. So. You know, but I know what you're trying to say. Put it like in a professional standpoint.
Get it on ESPN. Yeah. I mean, come on, guys. You got poker on ESPN. I mean, would you rather see 2 hours of golf or somebody like Yikes play against some of the best players in the world? So, you know, kind of on that level, you would definitely. Well, do you hope that it gets to that point, or you're just kind of in the background seeing, you know, where it goes?
I mean, like I respect the mainstream, no doubt. You know what I'm saying, for what they do. Like, I know they benefit from what we do, but at the same time, they support us. Okay. So, like, I mean, I don't know. I really got to see it because I'm more of a old school cat. I mean, I'm kind of new bloodish because when I came in, there was OGs, you know, such as like Eddie Lee, Sanford Kelly, Arturo, and stuff like that. So I always had that OG like feel in the game. So I mean, if it turns commercial, I mean, it's whatever. I'm gonna support it, I guess. If I'm still gonna be fighting, so if it takes that direction, it's whatever. I mean, so. All right.
Well, you know what? That's good stuff. I gotta respect that. You said you're an OG. Well, you are in many people's respects an OG, but you also mentioned that you're just like a gamer at heart, basically. You know, you're not in it for the money to capitalize. And speaking of that, you know, I guess it's safe to say you are a fighting game enthusiast. And speaking of fighting games, Mortal Kombat 9, that's coming out in a few months. What do you feel about that? It's going to be introduced to EVO this year. Are you excited? Are you an old school Mortal Kombat player that's looking forward to this, or are you kind of like whatever? Like, what are your thoughts on the new game?
I'm definitely going to jump on. I used to play Mortal Kombat with like my brothers and cousins and stuff. So, you know, last real game I was playing was Ultimate Mortal Kombat Trilogy for 64.
Oh, man.
So, you know, that was the last. I was a big Ermac player, so I might pick up Ermac on the new one. Yeah, you're definitely going to see me in that one.
So you still got them skill sets that's going to, you know, you're going to utilize and
I
hope.
get used to that control set again, but, you know, other than that, it's nothing.
Right. Okay, so you're definitely excited about the game. You're looking forward to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Now, I mean, anything else that you want to share with the audience that they may not know about Yipes? I know a lot of you guys out there, you know him for the commentary. And speaking of that, real quickly, man, is it like a Northeast thing, a New York thing? Like, where do you come up with these crazy phrases? And is it just spontaneous? Where does it come from, if you can share?
Well, look, I'm not trying to brag, but, you know, I used to be a rapper, kind of freestyle poet.
That swag, then.
Yeah, so, like,
yeah.
you know, when I kind of see things on the spot, I kind of could just, like, freestyle, make a punchline out the head. So, yeah, so, you know, so I just have fun with it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you're an excellent player, so you're not just a commentator, but, you know, also that adds to, like, the element that you bring to the community. People love that. You know, I've heard your name before I even knew how you look. That's how crazy your name gets out there. I mean, you know, I've always been a fighting game fan myself. YouTube has an influx of gamers just hopping in with new channels and putting things out there. You know, I've always heard your voice, and then when I saw the face, I'm like, wow, okay, this guy is just more than the commentator. He plays games. Now, before I let you go, speaking of YouTube and the influx of gamers and channels that are going out there, how do you feel about that? Are you excited? Do you feel like it's actually saturating and watering down the community, or you think it's helping?
Well, I mean, in terms of our learning experience, it'll kind of help you out. But, like, when you get to the battlefield, it really don't help. So, like, let me give you an example. So you watch a YouTube vid, you see a cool combo. Yeah, you can execute the combo, but you got to have, like, you have to learn, like, what's the benefits from it, or, like, how can it save you in a situation, you know what I mean? So it can make you a good combo exhibitionist, but it won't make you a great fighting game player, you know what I'm saying? It'll help, though. It'll show the light, you know what I mean? It'll put your foot in the door, but in terms of, like, you know what I mean?
So basically, you're saying that you'll be able to see what's going on. You may know how to do it, but you may not know exactly when to execute it, and the, you know, dynamic behind what you're saying, basically. Exactly. And, you know, and you got to respect this dude, because, you know, not only is he an excellent player, he's also part of Empire Arcadia. And, you know, he said a lot of things that kind of let me know that you guys do a lot more than playing. You maybe, you know, you network, you talk, you exchange tips and tricks. Is there anything you can give to us that are not a part of Empire Arcadia that may be useful? You know, I know you don't want to share the secrets, but any tools, any strategies or common knowledge things that you would just say, you guys need to do this and focus more on that to get your game up and level up?
Not really. Just, you know, come as one as a community, man. Okay. As long as the community comes as one, we can always learn from each other. So.
Okay. Okay. Wise words from a wise man, man. Hey, any shout outs, anything else you want to say and put out there?
Shout out to my 3 nieces, my mom, love you, big supporter, my grandma, my sister, my brother. Shout out to the people that supported me through all the years, because I never really expected for me to get like this big. Like, I don't want to sound big-headed or anything, but you know what I mean?
He's a legend, man.
Like, I never really expected this. I just did it out of fun, and, you know, and people like really love and respect what I do. So I really respect those people for doing that.
Absolutely, man. And thanks for coming to the A, brother. I mean, you definitely held it down with the commentary. You made the matches more exciting. And again, you know, it's your man David Gammon, repping SygacityGamers, here with the legendary IFC Yipes. Hey, man, have a seat.